Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with Channel Disturbance. This is a 105 leFH18B2, the French DDR5 Premium SPG, otherwise known as Fifi La Pew Pew, or Leffy, or Leaf Blower, or leFH if you happen to be Jingles, and you couldn't think of any other way to describe it. Well, it's a 105mm light field howitzer mounted on top of a Char B1 chassis. It's the Tier 5 French SPG, and it's located on the east spawn of Airfield, and it's under the command of Darth Luigi. Yep, I think he's off to the dark side. That's why he's a Darth. And Luigi, well, I don't know if that's his actual name, but he was saying, is the SU122A a premium? No, it's not actually. But it ought to be a premium actually. The real SU122 looks more like the SU152. It's more like a tank destroyer, but it actually was a self-propelled gun. And this is a very odd position for an Arty to take, but if it works, then why not have a go? Well, I think he just got bumped into, and we've got a troll. KV-1S didn't look where he was going and went straight into Darth Luigi, and thankfully, because they turned off team damage, he didn't actually do any real damage to that KV-1S, but he might have lost the opportunity to get a high caliber if he does get the high damage at the end of the game, because if you do unintentional or intentional team damage to an enemy, or a teammate rather, not to an enemy, then you could lose the opportunity to actually earn that medal. I know some people say, no, that's not the case, but we have checked it. It is the case. Oh my gum! That was a leading shot on an M4A1. He fired it in and yes, took the guy out. He fires another one as a KV1, gets a good hit. Solid hit for 127. Now the reload on this Arty is pretty fast actually. 122 off the KV1 with his next shot. It's around about 8-9 seconds depending on your configuration. If you've got BIA or a gun rammer, but it can be one of the most accurate Artys in the game, apart from of course the Bishop and maybe the Burt, who've got a very tight reticule, and you can aim at specific parts of the engine deck of enemy tanks. Okay, 25 TP up on Temple Mount. He's moving about quite a bit. Ideally you want to wait for somebody to track him, and he's gone off the edge of the cliff. Probably because he realised he was vulnerable up in that position. There doesn't appear to be anything to shoot at over there, but there is. A Skoda T24 pokes his nose around the corner, and we lose the AMX ELC to an M4A1. Okay, trying to get a shot on that Skoda, and we've just lost another teammate. Going for the Skoda T24. Lands right next door to him, and he's actually firing the heat ammo at the moment. That could explain why he was getting such good results. Oh, takes out the Skoda with one shot. Now the heat rounds, this Arty is unusual. It's got heat rounds because it's the only Arty at the moment that does have heat rounds, but they are very expensive. So he could end up paying a pretty penny when it comes to damage. Oh, it takes out the KV-1S with that shot. Normally, people who use heat will make expensive holes in the ground like that. And he can't see the target, but he knows that there's an enemy tank there. Instead, he's now going for a KV-1S. Oh! But he hit the KV-1, the OI experimental there. Say KV-1, that's an OI. Will he hit this time? Yes, he did. But it didn't do actual damage. It just seemed to impact on the side and give him a critical hit. Probably hit the tracks. He's still loaded the heat, but he's now loading an HE round. Switching targets as M4A1 off in the distance. That's the guy who got the kill on the Skoda as he poked his nose around the corner. Okay, and there's an Arty over there next to those bushes. Just saw his tracer. Going for the M4A1. Yes, you saw the tracer again. He fires around into the M4A1. Just misses it, but there's definitely an Arty sitting behind that bush. Doesn't hit it that time. Oh, there he is. He's behind that bush. And he hit him. Now, very likely that's the enemy Fifi. The fire rate matches with how quickly we're seeing the shells come out from that target. And we've lost sight of him now. Okay, there's a Stug 4 gone down into the dip. He's about to meet our bathtub. He's having a go at our Stug 3G. Okay, Stug 4's been taken out. Okay, we've got a M10 RBFM, the French version of the Wolverine. Dialing in, rounds out. Should kill him. Oh, it goes way to one side. Okay, he's loaded again. Leading shot. Work out where he's going to be and put the shell there. Nope, not on that occasion. We've got the sighting of an enemy bishop in the cap circle. And the M10 goes down. There's the bishop. Stug 3G's going in for him. It's kill secure. Yeah, that's a kill secure. It is a kill steal actually, but no. Somebody was pointing that out to me the other day that it's a kill secure. What you're doing is you're making sure the enemy is dead. Okay. It was the Fifi he was firing at, and you can see he actually did do some damage to the guy because he's actually only got 72% left, and now he's got nothing left. That's a kill, and actually, potentially, he might have a high caliber, but will he be penalised for the damage he did earlier in the game to the KV-1S? Well, we'll have to see at the end of the game. Stug 3G. This is the last enemy. Is he stationary? Is he still there? Yes, he is! And he's wiped out. And that is a Top Gun. He got the last kill of the game. And it's a Top Gun. So, let's have a look and see. Did he get the high caliber? Well, let's find out. No, he didn't. And that tells you something. Let's have a look at the details. Well, he's got a first class tanker, didn't get an ace, but he got a first class. He got a counter battery because he took out both of the enemy Arty, the Fifi, and he took out the Bishop. He also managed to get a bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. He got 9 in this one. And he did get a Top Gun because he did get 6 kills in the end. And his win rate for the game was 6,718. Now, did he have the highest damage in the game? Yes, he did. So, he was penalised because he shot that KV-1S for running into him right at the start of the game. He definitely had the highest damage, and you saw it pop up. It said high caliber. He would have been awarded it, but for the fact he shot his teammate. So don't shoot your teammate, and you won't destroy your chances of getting that high caliber. The next highest scorer was the enemy Fifi with 1273, and after that it was the Chaffee with 1136. When it came to kills, he did get the highest number, 6 kills to get a Top Gun. The next highest scorers were the Bathtub T67, the Bishop on the enemy team, and their M4A1 got 2 kills apiece. Nobody else managed to get more than 1 kill. When it came to base XP, well, he's got the top in all 3 columns. 834 base experience points, 712 for the Bathtub, 589 for the Chaffee. He fired 26 shots, got 12 direct hits, 7 penetrations, 6 splash. And I think he got those so many penetrations because he was using the heat ammo. The shell would just go straight through, or the penetration would be straight through the armor. 2,019 hit points of damage, all of it at more than 300 meters. He damaged 8 of the enemy, killed 6. And on a free-to-play account, he earned 29,463 credits, got 14,732 from personal reserve, so total 44,195, but he did fire a fair amount of premium ammo, and according to this, he actually gets minus 38,175 on the credits, and it's leaving him with, I think that's a positive figure there, even though it's in red, 6,019 credits. Not sure why it's in red. Maybe it's because he was he team damaged at the start of the game, or well, he didn't actually damage the KV-1S, but he did shoot him right at the start of the game. And he also picked up 1 bond for the Top Gun, 834 base for the battle, ×2 for the first victory, 222 because it's a premium vehicle, and 834 again for being a personal reserve bonus. 2,724 experience points altogether. So I think that he did miss out on that high caliber because of his mistake in shooting his teammate. Yeah, the guy ran into him. At first I thought it was a trolling move, but I then thought, well, no, I don't think it was a trolling move. I think it was just that the guy was asleep at the wheel, so to speak. He was moving and didn't look where he was going. And as soon as he realised he had actually run into his own Arty, he turned and moved towards the right spot. I think he probably started the battle, started moving in the right direction, put the cruise control on, and then went and did something else on his keyboard and just didn't think where he was going. Big mistake. Anyway, it cost Luigi his high caliber for shooting him. So please don't do that in future, because otherwise we wouldn't want you to miss out on a medal. That would be rather unfortunate. If you enjoyed that replay, please give this video a like and do subscribe to our channel, and thank you for watching.